What do these have in common? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, uranium, Cameco, physical gold, NVIDIA, Pepe versus ETH, and the S&P 500 index over 100 years. Well, at a glance, the charts looked pretty similar, didn't they? If we look at them over different time frames, like I just did. The second thing is that each of those assets have a role and their own narrative in Era Digitalis. If anyone is new here, Era Digitalis is the new society forming from these 7 factors and the synergies between them, which all play out right now. Bitcoin really is the digital gold. Ethereum is tokenization of assets in the fine halls of society. BlackRock approved. Gary Gensler approved.
We believe the next step going forward will be the tokenization of financial assets.
Solana, the faster, cheaper, newer blockchain technology, really challenging the legacy L1 king, not only in speed and cost, but in usage. Electrification, we need more batteries, more energy, which needs uranium, lithium, a bunch of stuff. It's not only Tesla the company, the whole world politics center around gas, oil, metals, and it will be even more so because that's an area where physical countries still matter in Era Digitalis. Physical gold, fiat is collapsing. What else will central banks buy? They're not ready for digital gold yet. Tech companies like NVIDIA, Apple, Meta, Tesla, it's the tech companies building the new society. Much of this, we need a part of it. Even Pepe, it's forming communities which can turn out pretty valuable, as we've seen with many altcoins. Dogecoin is a good example, which might push adoption of the entire technology in the end, because Elon Musk thinks it's funnier than Bitcoin. I've thought a lot about this, whether I should specialize in, for example, only a subset of crypto, or if I should learn about investment across asset classes, specifically crypto, tech stocks and commodities. And I've changed my mind twice on that question. But it's clear now, and it's for 3 reasons. These examples that I gave all have a role in Era Digitalis. The rest of the reasons are much more egoistic. Uncorrelated assets are mathematically better if you want to make money. But what about the fastest horse and all that? Shouldn't you only invest in the one asset that goes up the most in percent? No. Because in commodities and stocks you can actually use leverage. If it's too boring, there are 500x wheat futures. Differentiation is mathematically better for optimal risk return over time. Too long story, but basically if you have 2 good opportunities and they are uncorrelated, it's better to take both than to invest everything in one of them. It's then lower risk to one day blow up the account, which is the real risk. Number 3 reason is simply that I've proven to myself that I can do it. I worried that it would dilute my focus, but actually, it's the other way around. It's what I learn in crypto that I can apply in the tech stock charts. It's what I learn about breakouts from the gold chart that I can apply to spot a breakout in the Pepe meme coin chart. It's my understanding of where our society is going that I got from studying the tech stocks that I can apply to understand that uranium price will go up. There is a learning synergy instead of diluting focus. It makes it easier to succeed. The more you know, the easier it gets. So I've been working in the background, and today I add the final piece, commodities and metals, to Larsson Line Pro. Since a lot of people get very upset here every time I program something new and talk about it, for some reason, I will stop here. Now you know it exists. Our members will get the details. But to those people, there really is no need to be upset, guys, because I gave you all the key points, everything, here on YouTube for free. For uranium, Mark and I got you the biggest uranium spot buyer in the world. here to my studio and he literally said that price will go up. Are you the biggest buyer?
Over the last 18 months, I would say, in the spot market.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, those are all changing too. So you basically, all those bells and whistles have been removed. And now it's a bare bone contract. So you haven't seen the price move that much yet. It's moved maybe $5 or so. But all the value of the factors that have been removed is much, much higher than that. So basically the only thing left to move now is price. Yeah. So that's all has to come. And whether that's going to take 6 months, 12 months, 2 months, I really don't know. But I feel quite strongly about that it will happen. It's just a matter of time.
Good insights here, guys. I hope you're paying attention. I'm very excited actually to hear this. How do you see, like, say, Chemical, where you worked on before? I made 10 uranium videos around price 50. It went straight up to over $100. Now price is 91. For gold, I don't know how many videos I did before the breakout. We got to the only guy I'm aware of in the world that has actually built a working model for holding physical gold. And we did it here before the breakout. Now everyone else is talking about gold and hard assets. Energy. I made a lot of energy videos. Some watched by our politicians here. Maybe actually impacted policy, I don't know. But Larsson, what are you talking about? This is only plus 100%. Only 2x. We don't get out of bed for less than 10x. Well, in commodities, you can use leverage. A real-world asset like uranium or gold isn't going to scam wick down 99% while you sleep and then bounce right back to liquidate everyone. What else? Ethereum. Now, after the turn of events with Ethereum, people have asked me, so how high can Ethereum go? I got you covered months ago. I made this video where I outlined the scenarios and how you can approach that question with a reactive mindset. With Ethereum, your job now is to not get paralyzed. On the ETH/BTC chart, I showed you in the video a couple of days ago that you could realistically only catch half this move, but if you didn't, that's only 10%. So don't beat yourself up too much. Not much has actually happened here. ETH is back in the same range that it has been in since half a year. Unless you're Gary Gensler's cousin. It was impossible to catch this 24% move, but if you're really fast, you could catch about half of it. So forget about the micro moves now. Look at the bigger picture. We're not here in altcoins for 10% moves. And unlike for commodities, leverage is very risky in crypto unless you know exactly what you're doing. On the USD chart, the parabola is intact. Larsson line is gold. On the BTC chart, the only thing that has happened is that Ethereum has broken back into the range. This is going to go to either almost zero or the old narrative will once again become the new narrative and we might run all the way up here again. Solana, I must have made 30 videos covering that before the pump, including identifying the inverse head and shoulders here, the entry at about $20, Larsson line gold on both the USD chart and on the BTC chart. And no, Larsson line did not flip blue. Bitcoin, I've made hundreds of videos over the years. I gave you the 71,400 resistance level where we hit 71,432. That's still the level to watch for the breakout. I said it yesterday here on the channel when people started celebrating the 70,000 breakout, but that wasn't the resistance, guys. Those who bought there thinking they're buying a breakout with leverage got a rough awakening. Larsson line is still gold, so I still fully expect continuation and support at this level. NVIDIA, I've covered since like forever. I called for continuation when we got this almost engulfing candle and breakout we did. Tech investing doesn't get much easier than this chart, guys. So if you don't have any money for these advanced tools, that's fine. Just follow along for free. You'll get a lot of value. No need to be upset. I'd go so far as to say that even if you don't have any money to invest in anything, the learnings you build are still valuable. Subscribe and watch for free then. It costs nothing to learn here. I think I covered Pepe only once though, even though Pepe has charted so well. I did cover some other meme coins which also did well, but memes and NFTs is definitely an area I want to study more. Having said that, that, I'm really proud of what we've done this season, so you need to give me that, guys. I launched the Pro tool with crypto only a year ago, 10,000 coins fully automated. Then I added 100,000 stocks worldwide for the tech stocks coverage. Now I'm adding the missing piece for everything that it will take to build the new society, Era Digitalis, the new global digital world with hard global assets, with electrification, new energy needs, namely commodities and precious metals. I programmed everything in the tool myself. It's only been Ngop and me here all these years. And I've done that on top of the YouTube coverage of Bitcoin that we have nailed perfectly. Altcoin coverage, tech stocks, commodities and commodity companies, and gold. Not instead of the YouTube channel. So how much extra does the commodities and metals edition cost our Pro members? 0 included. It's already live. And one more thing, I've added the Hong Kong market also. We had all these markets already, but Hong Kong was notably missing. We had China mainland. Now Hong Kong is also added in the tool, another 3,200 stocks, 0 cost for you included. The next announcement mid-June will shock you probably. No, it's not another feature. Those are done now. Now we will gear up. Don't get scammed. I have only one website. It's ctolarson.com. Click here for course and indicator, which you can apply to Bitcoin, altcoins, stocks and commodities. Click here for Pro, which now has the same coverage. Thank you, tack. CTO Larsson out.